Okay, so this is a picture of the one and only hike that Joe and I took on our anniversary trip back in October of 2019. This hike, as you can see, is called the Black Canyon of the Gunnison route. It's not technically a trail because basically it's a wash gully, if you will, and there's no trail here. We just went down the side of the mountain. We had to sign in with the trail with the National Park Service, and so that they would know that we made it back up. If you look and notice the steepness of this is well over 50% grade. It's about 9/10 of a mile one way from the visitor center at the top to the river at the bottom. That's the Gunnison River down there. And then, of course, 9/10 of a mile to turn around and go back. It's close to 1,800 feet of elevation, again, from the visitor center to the bottom. And then you got to turn around and go 1,800 feet back up. So this is by far the most strenuous hike that I personally have ever done. Joe may have done something a little bit more strenuous with some of her 14ers, but by all means, this was quite a hike, and you're probably watching some footage of Joe and me climbing down the mountain down the route while I'm talking here, because going back up, it was just impossible to stop and take pictures. It was just crazy. So enjoy the ride. Joe is coming out from around that tree right there. Very steep. I fell down on that tree that's blocking Joe right now. I fell down, just a minor fall, no damage whatsoever. Just stepped on some loose stuff instead of stepping on the stuff I should have been stepping on. Foot came out from underneath me. That's how far down in the canyon we are. I'm looking straight across right there. That's the other side. That's the south facing side. We're on the north facing side. Came to another place that's going to be quite a challenge coming back up these places. You've been sitting on your butt, a bunch?
Is my booty all dirty?
Your booty's all dirty. You've been sitting on your butt. You've been taking breaks without me? The view just keeps getting more and more spectacular. More and more. We're going down there. More and more spectacular. All right, here's the view. Stopping to take a little break. There's a chain that's taking us, golly, I don't know, at some point 80-90% drop. I'm gonna put some gloves on. If you look down there, it's the river we're gonna end up on. Decided to take say hi, Joe.
Hi, Joe.
Take our poles off, put them on our packs, because we're gonna need our hands for this leg of the journey. The fact that we got on the chain means we're on course here, so we'll see on the other end of the chain.
Okay, say hi, David.
Hi, David. You're videoing? Good. Oh, good. There's some stuff over here. You can't see where you're at. Oh, these rubber gloves are great on that chain. Just a side note on this chain, it's about 1/3 of the way down the hill, and the total length of the chain is about 80 feet. Just a couple nuggets of information. Okay, now here's Joe coming down. There's some really nice steps to your left underneath there. You'll see in just a second. For your left foot. See them down there? Perfect. Aren't those gloves nice on that chain? You got it, babe. You're through the tough part. Nice and easy. Now it's kind of like rappelling.
Right? Yeah, at that point. Yeah, I'm not sure how good.
Okay, we made it down the chain,
Yay! Go team!
which is right up there. Chain. We're about halfway to a third of the way there. Here we go. There's the hill going down. One big piece of rock there. The view at the moment. And pan around. See what Joellen is up to. She's coming down a little switchback, which is the prudent way. The other way would be that way, which is not prudent at all. This is going to be great fun getting back up. But hopefully we won't be in the direct sunlight and sweating like crazy. I'm conserving water for that trip. All right, this is kind of interesting. This shiny stuff, I don't know what they call it. It's very shiny. It's in some of these rocks. Gypsumite maybe? I don't have a clue.
So Carol would know.
Carol would know. Oh, I'm hearing people. So we must be getting close. Okay. There's Jo. She's coming. Not that far behind me. But up there is basically where we started. I'm looking up at, I don't know, 30 degree angle, percent degrees. Big old rock right there. Let's hope that puppy doesn't decide to start sliding. There's the rim of the canyon. That is, I'm pretty sure, the north rim. Because by the time we get over here, it's definitely the north rim. And then that's the view. So we're going down, down, down.
Half a mile left to go, I believe.
All right, yeah, about a mile in. Looks like things are going to start getting really steep, but you can see the river there.
Start getting steep?
Again, yeah, getting steep again.
Oh, I didn't hear the again.
I didn't say again until just now. All right. You can see through the tree down there, there's the river. Closer now than we have been all day. That's the north rim. We are not there. We're coming at it from the south. Y'all are probably getting tired of seeing this view, but we're making it. That's a pretty steep hill going down there. That's the hill pretty much we're going down. That's that steepness. Hi, Honey Bunch.
Hi.
Stopping for a break. I'm gonna be ready for lunch when we get down there.
Good.
How about you?
Sounds good.
Alrighty. All right. Getting pretty close. Stop, sat down for a minute.
We're so close to that water. wrong way by going this side. Wrong way for me.
Just died. We've hit a really interesting spot here. But again, you can see there's a pool down there. And Joe just found a line. Let me see if I can find one for me.